Hello Frenzy, my name is Kate Shark and welcome back to Mothmen 1966. Okay, so, like I said before, it's not a long game. Chapters go by real quick. There's like 10 chapters. We're going to do the last 5 chapters and kind of get through the end of the story here. Again, you might hear rain and wind outside. I just have the windows open and Debbie's kind of coming through right about now. And again, I am not in the line of fire, so to speak. I'm in kind of the outer bits, but I'm just getting the wind and rain of it, as I normally do. But we're completely safe, we're fine, just wet. Anywho, let's go ahead and continue on with the story. Holt, have you met Lee, tall guy with the blonde girl? He made zero graphic copies of some docs I've used to assemble this beauty. Where did he get the docs from? You bite your lower lip. Do all writers ask so many questions? Depends. Lee works at the university in the history department. Lee would adjust his glasses. You don't know why, but that gesture irritates you. The Winans doesn't work like a normal machine gun. Normal machine guns use gunpowder to fire projectiles. Do you know what the Winans uses? Centrifugal force. Interesting. Lee repeats the gesture with the glasses. Today, Lee brought me some ketchup grenades. Excuse me. Do you know about ketchup grenades? Lee shakes his head and readjusts his glasses for the third time in less than 5 minutes. Take a deep breath. I'm going to tell him about ketchup. Although you can't stand loot, refill, pills, tick, you enjoy talking about your collection of Civil War weapons. Ketchups are similar to footballs in shape. They have to land on their nose to explode. Huh. They were highly inefficient in Port Hudson, for example. The Confederates used sheets to catch them without exploding, and then threw them back at Union soldiers. I was about to say something when you hear a scream that makes your blood run cold. You grab the shotgun without thinking twice. It's coming from the back. Come on. You don't have a good feeling about it. Something's not right. Trent, no. Oh, God! Although it feels like a dream, somehow you know the creature is real. Your dog's suffering is real. And there'll be no waking up from this. You hear the muffled moans of your dog. Oh, God, it's still alive. The fury blinds you. You drop the shotgun and grab the chain. Son of a bitch is going to strangle Trent. Ask the rest to help you. Come on, hurry! But before they arrive, you feel the... Oh my God! And the floor disappears under your feet. Oh, well, although you managed to hold on for a few minutes, you finally let go and fall apart. I guess we release the chain. Holt! You know you should hit the floor soon. Don't move. Listen to Vic, Holt. Her sister's a nurse. No bones seem to be broken. My dog. Victoria and Lee help you to your feet. Lou doesn't take his eyes off the winged creature for a second. He let go. He just let go. What? 1 second. I know where your dog is, Holt. Wait a minute. Got something in the car. Let's go. A gift from Freddy. Cool, right. You try to get up, but you feel dizzy and stumble. Victoria gives Lee a disapproving look and helps you keep your balance. Follow me. Thanks. You would have liked to smile at her. After all, Victoria just wants to help. But I can do it by myself. You get your rifle and walk with the rest into the blackness of the forest. Pretty sure you have a concussion. We should go in. That direction. No. I think we should go that way. Lee, now what? The place where Trent fell. I've calculated it by projecting the point where the creature dropped it on the map. You've calculated? You've calculated, you say? Weren't you a writer? Lou, don't mind him. Do what you want. Constantly checking the map, Lou leads the group on. We should be close. There. Your heart is pounding. Please, compress his chest. Use both hands just like that. How curious. Did you know that the cardiopulmonary resuscitation procedure was discovered by Dr. Knickerbocker while he was trying to save a dog. Is that true? As he speaks, Lou carefully examines the tops of the trees. It was at Johns Hopkins University. Victoria rests her hand on yours and moves her head from side to side. You stop pressing and a few tears roll down your cheek. The interesting thing is what happened to the dog afterwards. Shut it, Lou. Lou adjusts his glasses. You look at Victoria. You were too afraid your voice would break to say thank you. Why did you run it when it had Trent by the neck? Why didn't you try to blow its brains out? Deep down you know that's just the guilt talking, and that maybe there was nothing you could have done differently to save him. Lee? Have you seen Lee? You stand up and look around. Lee's gone. Now I kind of want to go back and try to shoot it and see what happens if you shoot it. Hang on. I want to do something here. Let me try to go back and see what happens if we shoot it. You aim your gun. Shit. But you don't have a clean shot. Okay, so either way it was going to happen. You pull with all your strength. For a moment you think it's getting somewhere, but you feel the pull. And the floor disappears under your feet. Okay. Halt. Okay. So one way or the other, I'm just plowing through this real fast. I just want to see what would have made a difference if you did. Okay. So really there is no way different you could do to save him. Which sucks, but okay. Okay, just give me 1 second here. Okay. You walk faster to keep your thoughts at bay. What the hell is wrong with her? Why does she even listen to him? Oh, my dog's going after a fly. Writer, says the fucker. What a loser. You walk through the woods, confident that you will be the one to find Holt's dog. What then, Vic? What weird little face will you make? Uh-oh. Hello? You feel like someone is watching you. You're walking through a dense forest area where the darkness is almost total. You walk even faster than before. Finally you reach a clearing and look at the sky. Oh, pretty. The meteor shower is gaining intensity. Your heart is in anguish and you find it hard to breathe. Are you watching the Leonids, Victoria? Are you? You hold your head in your hands. Cry. Last time you cried like this, you were 16. Macho cry. Cry your heart out. Hey, sometimes you need to cry and it's okay. You come home early and found him hitting your mother. You tried to separate them and your father took it out on your ribs. Ooh! His blows were like a rain of sledgehammers and his breath reeked of alcohol. Says the woman who's sitting here drinking a beer. He pushed you against the wall and you ended up on the floor. Your mom was clutching her head when your dad took a deep breath and kicked you in the stomach. Won't hit you in the face because it's the only thing you got going for you. And one day you won't have it anymore. You carry your father's photo in your wallet not to remember how good he looked. Hell no. Whenever the pain was too much, he'd scratch his entire face with his features blended with... Whenever the pain was too much, he'd scratch his entire face until his features blended with the cuts in the paper. What the? You seem to hear something. A kind of rumor. Think of the noise hands make when they shake the dust off... When they shake the dust off an old volume. A river? Try to think about the map you've got in the car. Can't seem to remember seeing a river there. Further west, sure, but here? As you get closer, you hear it more clearly. You feel a kind of calm. Not peace, but numbness. Suddenly, the whitest light you've ever seen floods the ground. Even when there is no river nearby, the sound is deafening. What? You feel the light pulse with painful intensity, as if millions and millions of red ants were sinking their little jaws into your skin. Ooh. Pain turns into light. You want to scream, but you have no mouth, nor larynx or lungs, and the white that precedes everything consumes you. I just think of that SNL skit, the Close Encounter skit. You don't know how long it takes. You feel the urgency of what is yet to be, and white makes you desperate. A goat? You feel the white light leaving your body, and you hear your own voice screaming at the top of your lungs. You drop to the floor and cover your head with both hands. You're filled with a sense of completeness that you cannot explain. We all need a little darkness. Okay. Lee! Where's that idiot? Calm down, Victoria. Lee knows how to take care of himself. Excuse me. Holt's right. Lee's going to show up eventually. Did you know that he chased away a pack of coyotes with screams, some stones, and a blow on the hood of his car? Lou smiles. You wonder if it's authentic or a calculated gesture to show some empathy. Holt? What? What's your business with Lee? Holt looks at you for a few seconds before answering. You think of one of the computers at the campus, the IBM 7040. You know what it's called because you once wrote a poem with that title. Holt's like that computer. From the outside, it's impossible to tell what it's evaluating before giving you an answer. I shouldn't tell you anything. Holt lowers his voice. But you shut Lou up back there. And I'm going to make an exception. Holt tells you about Lee's business, the sale of original Civil War pieces, the xerographic copies of his historical documents. It's basically a Xerox copies. Don't worry, he knows what he's doing. You hear twigs snapping. Who's there? Grandma? Jesus! The sight of Holt's grandmother holding an old rifle mesmerizes you. The whole thing looks like an image from some Wyeth painting. Wyeth painting? Let me look that up because I don't know what that means. I mean, that's what you got from it? I don't know if I get Wyeth painting out of that, but okay. A wet dream for almost any of your classmates. An image that not only defies gender stereotypes, but also demolishes social constructs like that of Grandma in classic stories. The expression of Holt's grandmother's face changes, her features soften. My legs. Grandma. Holt picks up his grandma and helps her sit against a tree trunk. He looks at his dog's corpse and beckons you to come closer. I need you to bury Trent before carrying on. How do you feel, ma'am? Confused. Here, Victoria. You didn't hear him approach. You grab the handkerchief without thinking twice. A strange feeling runs through your body. Shouldn't you have at least considered some other option? Clean up her legs. You rub the handkerchief against her calves and gradually remove the mud stains. Scrub harder. I was probably your age when I stopped feeling my legs. Holt's grandmother sighs and closes her eyes. You ever been seeing so many moles together? Lou speaks almost in whispers. You wonder why. Let's go. Lou picks up the old rifle and examines it briefly. Holt looks at you with an expression you can't quite make out. Are you okay? No, you're not okay. What are you going to tell him? That you're pregnant? That your boyfriend is missing? That winged creatures out of old pulp magazines are apparently more than just fiction? You walk for a while in silence. Try to think of something else, Victoria. A few minutes ago, you all started hearing the screams. Noticing sudden movements in treetops. We're almost there. Oh, shit! You find it hard to believe what you're seeing. Why are all these creatures flying over the gas station? Interesting. Holt punches Lou in the shoulder. Interesting. Did you find it interesting what they did to Trent? We're not in one of your cheap books, Lou. And sudden silence befalls the group. Lou adjusts his glasses. Holt blows air through his nose and frowns. We gotta enter the gas station. You just cover me. What's even the plan running with his grandma in his arms? Why does he have to be the hero? Holt! A shriek chills your blood. Fuck. He looks at you as if waiting for something. How many bullets in your rifle? 3? Hope it's enough. Oh shit. Holt and Elsie are halfway to the gas station. 2 winged creatures on the street lamps. The light, Victoria. These creatures seek the light. Where are we? We're right here? Okay. Aim for the farthest lamp on the right, which would be that one, right? I could say aim for the closest lamp on the right. Shoot. Okay. So that gets rid of that one. He moves down there. You have 2 bullets left. Well, hold on. We want that one. Hold on. Center lamp. Alright, we'll give it a shot. Flies to the farthest pole, and it does so over Holt. Desperate, you run to help. What? Okay. Retry. Here we go. Let's try this again. See what happens. I don't really wanna... We gotta get to the gas station, so let's do... Closest lamp on the right. Shoot. Okay, so we don't want it to move that way. Oh shit, too far away. You have 1 bullet left. Okay, so let's run. Nope, doesn't work. Okay. Retry. Let's see. Tell Lou to take aim. Center lamp on the right. Shoot. Okay, you have 2 bullets left. Okay, 1 bullet left. Okay. Tell Lou to take aim. Take 2 creatures fight and take flight and get lost in the night. Okay. All clear. Help me with Holt and I'll see you inside. Okay. Is someone going to make a wish? You laugh under your breath. You look at Holt and he looks away. You wonder if he's pissed because you saved him. You still can't believe everything that's happened tonight. You know that as soon as you stop to think, touch your belly and fight back the tears. Lou looks at his watch. The Leons are reaching their point of highest intensity. The screeching is deafening. Freaking creatures. I think I saw one in a dream. I was about to add something, but suddenly falls silent. You approach the window and rest your hand on the glass. You can't stop looking at their dance. Before meeting Lee, you had some experiences in college. Experiences by which you sought to open the doors of your perception. So acid. Lee doesn't know, and you don't know how he would react if he found out. What's the strange dance of these creatures in the sky beats anything you experienced while tripping? This is why I don't take stuff like that. I'd see shit like that, and I'd freak the fuck out. Okay. They called him the Javaro of the Hills? What he did lacked a ritual component. It had nothing to do with the taxidermy business, even less with mummification. His shrunken animal heads were art, sold as collector's pieces. One afternoon, Liam, his only nephew, stole a bear head. The head had been emptied of viscera and was floating in a solution of his uncle used in the early stages of the miniaturization process. Liam lifted the head out of the bucket, wiped it dry, and put it on, like a helmet. He stripped naked, left the house, and ran into the village. Liam entered the church in the middle of Mass, screaming at the top of his lungs, waving his arms up and down as if he were clawing. One of the congregation members pulled out a gun and shot him. You remember the sheer terror you felt when you saw the bear man running towards the altar. This is worse. What the fuck? Worse? Worse than what? You tell him the story of Liam and his uncle, the Javaro of the Hills. Somehow you feel safe telling them stories from the past. As for what's on the other side of the window, the fear can't be any more present. Got some clippings from the case. Liam's story was an unfortunate event. It explains what happened to him, but it also provided an all-too-easy explanation for the other sightings in the area. The dog man, the owl woman. Many people told me stories about similar creatures in the moose. Lou adjusts his glasses. Lou Refill Hill. You think I don't know why they call me in town? Maybe true, but some people make up stuff to get a beer. But imaginations have limits. And in the long run, we tend to rely on real experiences when telling a story. Mothmen. They're somehow related to the Leons and the gathering of all these creatures. Maybe he's right and all the creatures outside started to appear after the aerial dance of these Mothmen. Mothmen. Why the name? Moths are attracted to light. You look at the sky illuminated by dozens of shooting stars around you and nod. You like the name. Not because of Lou's explanation, but because you know it's easy to squash a moth. This isn't the first time that Mothmen have appeared during the Leons. Grandma? Better? What are those shrieks, love? It's painful for you to see how confused she is. 1 second. Turn on the radio. Static. No matter which way you turn the dial, all you hear is static. You never sung it. You never sung at the Moose. Not even on those nights when everyone egged you on and the booze in your system had drowned your inhibitions. Almost without realizing it, you start singing the lullaby Elsie used to sing to you to make you sleep. Although more than 40 years have passed, the words come to your mind one after the other. You close your eyes and caress her hair, singing all the time. As soon as you feel the rhythmic breathing of your grandmother, you get up. What was that? Lee? Victoria tries to hug Lee while he babbles something you don't understand. At no time does he look up. Where the hell have you been? Victoria. I thought... But he's here. Give him some space. Thank you. Lee takes a few seconds to start speaking. I think I got lost in the forest. Babe, take it easy. Victoria grabs his arm and Lee tries to smile. I thought I heard the sound of a river, and I felt someone looking at me. After walking for a while, the noise was deafening. There's no river. He starts to cry. Victoria tries to calm him down. As soon as he regains his composure, Lee keeps talking. And then came the white. I don't know how to explain it. It was as if I could see everything and nothing at the same time. And a goat looked up to the sky to watch the shooting stars. It stood on two legs, like this, you know? Just like us. What the hell is going on? I think the time has come. Let me tell you a few things. Lou clears his throat and begins to speak. Although you can't stand his tics or his false dramatics, you want to know what's going on. The Leons occur every 33 years. Some are intense, like those of 1833, or the ones of 1866. Others are weak, 1899 for example. And those are the ones we have records of. You notice that Victoria grabs Lee's hand. Lou walks over to the window and points to the sky. This year they're intense again. 1866, 1966. Why a 100-year difference and not 99? That 1 year discrepancy bothers me too. And I think it has to do with the problems of our calendar and the periodic adjustments that we are forced to make. Tell me, have you ever seen a medieval manuscript? No one answers. Just as you're about to open your mouth, Lou continues. They're usually adorned with warrior rabbits standing on two legs. Do you think these rabbits came from the imagination of medieval scribes alone? Those rabbits existed. And they were annihilated by man. Each meteor shower spawns new bipeds. And it was in one of those storms that mankind arose. What makes us different from all of them is that we survived. By destroying any other biped that came along. Or by reducing them to the realm of gossip or fiction. Outside, the creatures begin to fight. Why? What motivates them? What about Lou? Should you believe everything he says? After all, Lou is a writer. Your grandma's cough sounds like the noise of a tractor's engine refusing to start. Grandma? You have to kill them all. The voice with which she speaks seems to come from much further back than her throat. We had a secret weapon, and we would use it to finish off the upright beasts. But they decided to test it in the war. Elsie? What are you talking about? I wanted to take the winnings from the battlefield, and they... Your grandma caresses her legs. I just want to finish the mission. Victoria and Lee look at each other. Lou walks up to you and tells you almost in a whisper, I bet the moles on your grandma's legs correspond exactly to her grandpa's wounds. Lou speaks softly, but his words resonate loudly in your head. The moles on your grandmother's legs, her grandfather's legs riddled by bullets in the Civil War. Could it be that Elsie's grandfather was talking to you through your grandmother's body? The Winans? The Winans, a project that obsessed you for a long time, and now you think you know why. You decide not to think too much about Elsie, her grandfather, the moles, the men in black. You're terrified that behind all your decisions, something more than your own free will was at work. Come on. The Winans. Quick, let's get her out. No. It's still not working. What do you mean it's not working? That's some kind of safety mechanism, and I still haven't been able to assemble it successfully. There, see? The L's. You look at Lou with curiosity. On the blueprints there. Those L's are the rubric of the secret society found in the middle of the last century. It's not so secret if you know about it, is it? Lou doesn't answer you. Why the L? Some say it's because of the way Knights moves on a chessboard. Others say it's because of Lewis Carroll, the author of Alice in Wonderland. Exactly. Let them keep telling. Lou closes his eyes, holds a hand to the bridge of his nose, and clears his throat. Can this guy be any more affected? A stick I found that weighed 2 pounds. I sawed it up one day. In pieces 8 of equal weight. How much did each piece weigh? Everybody says 1/4 pound, which is wrong. Riddled. And at this moment, Victoria strokes her chin and Lee nods his head slightly as if he's counting something. Do you think it's time for a riddle, Lou? Lou raises his hand and moves aside. You take a deep breath. It shouldn't be that hard to figure out the right combination. Oh, shit. So all at equal weight. Oh, okay, I see. Here we go. rotate to the left. That's not gonna work, is it? Okay. So, yeah, that might work. That might work, because if it's... Oh, wait a minute. Back. We want, Okay, that actually lines up right. Okay, so... Okay, so... Second row, wait, back, we want the first row, second piece... third piece, and then we do okay. Examine pieces, then okay, and then back, examine pieces, third row, and then we, wait a minute, back, examine pieces, third row, second piece. So we want to do to the right, bingo, back, and then examine pieces on the third row, rotate third piece, and then we're gonna go to the left, that one. That, okay. Mechanism locks into place with a click. Although outside the creature's shouts are getting louder, you can't help but feel a certain happiness. The winnings is finally complete. Now, everybody out. Elsie stands next to the winnings holding a rifle. Oh god. Lee, Lou, and Victoria stand back a little. You crack your knuckles and take a deep breath. The helm of the Winnin's steam-powered machine gun, you feel something strange. You find it hard to put it into words. It's as if somehow the present has given way to the past. Okay. Hold on. Let me do this. Let's save. Rabbit men. Okay. They are weak creatures. Cannon fodder in the war against the upright beasts. I guess we'll shoot. Okay, aim to the center. Shoot. Aim to the right. Aim to the left. Shoot. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, let's do this. Beware of the dogmen. They are behind the rabbit men. The dogmen are more resistant than the rabbit men, and if you hurt them without killing them, they get mad. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Eat this bullet. I'm here to cover you, but don't get too confident. I can kill one upright beast, and then I need to reload. Shite. Okay. Hey, where are you going? Okay, so we'll go to the left. Shoot. Okay. Oh, shit. I guess we'll... Oh, back. To the right. Shoot. Ah, fuck. The beast attack while also tries to reload and the machine gun cools down. Well, fuck. Okay. This is where it gets weird, because... Okay, so we'll do right. I wondered about that. Whew, the two men and the woman. Gone. Deserters. Well, there's no reason. Just stay shooting. Take a deep breath and try to focus. And those creatures over there, Mothmen. If you manage to wound them without killing them, they go crazy and run like a stampede. You can take advantage of them to generate a chain effect. Okay. So, I guess we'll... Oh, God. So he'll kill... Okay. Not bad. Oh boy. Okay. I would guess to the left would be my guess, and he could do the chain effect. Give it a shot. There we go. I guess that works. Holy mother. It's like chess. Okay. Owlmen. Resist like dogmen or moosemen. But if you hurt them without killing them, they fly to the front. So be careful. Okay. So I would guess that one that we could do the chain effect, yeah? Hold on. So... Okay. Take advantage of the rare moment of a calm battlefield to talk to Elsie. You shake your head from one side to the other. You know what? That Lou was the first to leave, and the helplessness eats you inside. Go look for them. But if we're going to fight here, we fight all together. Okay. Almost done. I don't want to keep running away. I should be out there and win my Red Badge of Courage. The Red Badge of Courage is the title of that Civil War novel you read and reread over and over again. It tells the story of a Union soldier who flees the battlefield. From that first act of cowardice, the only thing the protagonist longs for is to receive a war wound. The definitive proof that he had become a man. Your Red Badge of Courage? You want a real Red Badge of Courage, Lee? I'm pregnant. Your head spins. You find it difficult to organize your thoughts. You were going to be a father. What do you think of your own father, of all your suffering? I don't know if I'm a coward, Vic. Lee, did you know that Stephen Crane wrote Red Badge of Courage without ever having set foot on a real battlefield? The first time you saw Lou, you wanted to twist his arm and bring it to his knees. Now you smile and put your arm on his shoulder. Thanks, Lou. Whoa! Come out and fight! None of you move. Out, I said. My Red Badge of Courage. Lee, don't. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. What are we doing? Pull? You pull. Elsie rotates her shoulders and stumbles. Her rifle points at the ceiling. Push. You push. Elsie loses her balance. The rifle points at her body. Push. You push and you hear a shot. Oh god! It wasn't Holt's grandmother, Lee. Your hands are shaking. You didn't fire the rifle. However, somehow you have been able to feel the different endings. You know that in one of them, Elsie would have been shot, yet you didn't stop. Would be shot. What? She's alive. They shot me. The resilience of the possessed? You don't know why you're surprised. After all, Holt's grandmother is possessed by her own grandfather, a soldier who fought in the Civil War and was mowed down by a machine gun. The same machine gun whose burst you now hear at the outside gas station, tearing apart creatures not mentioned in any biology textbook. Eat bullets, you sons of bitches! Oh, that was fast. Okay, let me save real fast, because... Continue. Now! You don't think about it too much. As Holt fires the Wyndham's machine gun, you run as fast as you can. If you want to survive, you have to get away from there. The only word you can think of to describe what you see is pandemonium. And not only in the traditional sense, a place of noise and confusion, but in the original sense of the word, a place where all demons congregate. Lee tries to make himself heard over the gunfire and shrieks of the creatures. To your left, Vic. Left. You try to run faster. Get down! Get down. You duck down until the claws of the creature graze the back of your neck. Keep running. Right. Right. A pigman tries to grab your arm, but you manage to get away. You're almost there. Get in the car and slam the door shut. You heard a knock and you jump in your seat. Let's go, let's go. Lee speeds up, and the pandemonium is soon behind you. You think about Lee's previous car. What a clunker. And now you know how Lee managed to buy a car like this one. Holt told you. Poor Holt. The Leon's uprising beast, intrafamilial possession, experimental weapons, the Order of the L's, Men in Black, and Mothmen. There they are, the topics of my next book. You touch your belly. With all that you suffered tonight, Lou's comment seems a bit inappropriate. Travel in silence for a few minutes. Are you alright, Lee? You look a little pale. Lee takes a few seconds to answer. I don't know. Lee scratches his head. I can see things before they happen, Vic. Lou leans forward. It's not that I see the future. I don't know how to explain it. It's like I can see several presents just before they happen. Come on, babe. Victoria. What you're saying, Lee. Have you felt it since the episode you told us with the white light? Lee's hands are tightly clasped on the steering wheel. It's not like I can't control it. The first time I felt it was the struggle with Elsie. And the second when we were running to the car. Lee looks you in the eyes and suddenly you can feel his pain. And some of the presence, the creatures, Vic. Lee's voice breaks. The creatures, and he begins to cry. Lay a hand on his shoulder. You feel him gradually calming down with the contact. He rests his head on your hand and you stroke his cheek. After a few minutes, you remove your hand and settle back into your seat. You look for Lou in the rearview mirror and see him jotting something in his notebook. Lou seems to always be writing in one way or the other. You envy his tenacity. And you wonder if maybe that's what it takes to be a writer. Hello? Lee steps on the brakes and opens the door of his side. Wait here. What happened? Can you see anything from there? You shake your head. Here he comes. A goat, maybe. It's hurt, Vic. Although neither of you say anything, you think you know what you have to do. Lee kisses you on the mouth and starts the car. In the back seat, Lou clears his throat. I don't want to be anticlimactic, but the demonization of the god Pan, Satan, as a male goat. You do know what there are records throughout history of bloody wars against goatmen, don't you? The end. Okay. Looks like the Capsule Corp symbol a little bit. That was interesting. Pixel pulps. Oh, here we go. 8 years later. So what, 74? Uh-oh. So they have Mothmen and Goatman. So that was interesting. Oh, cool, you can play solitaire after you finish the game. You can just see about it. That's really cool. It was an interesting thing. I'd like to have seen... I don't know what. It's kind of interesting concept there. I would have liked to have seen more like with the Mothman lore of it all, but oh well, it doesn't matter. Anyway, that's the end of this one. Make sure you chomp down on that like button if you did like it. Leave a comment down below with any game suggestions, especially the games. Oh my god, Peach. Especially the games for Horrorween. I'm probably going to take a little break while I get that stuff recorded so I can get a head start. So you might not see me for a few weeks, but go ahead and leave the suggestions for those games in the comments below because it's getting that time. So we'll see what happens, how many suggestions I get or what I can find. Share this channel with your friends and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already to see other videos that I've done. I will see you all in a few weeks for Horrorween.